at 2. Caliber and Nolan both at 2. Cease and Elevate with 1. There's still a tie for this Make It Rain bonus. But one of these teams might pull ahead. Still untilted, Aiden and Nick. These boys live here.
You know, Aiden and Nick loved all the updates, I'm sure, alongside a lot of the controller players that have recently come on in with the difference in the ability to add custom binds, the ability to instant edit, change the sensitivity between when you're building and shooting normally. All these things being used by Aiden and Nick to match the caliber of these top mouse and keyboard players. And there's the Make It Rain bonus on the side of your screen. It's right now tied between Caliber, Nolan, and Aiden and Nick Merckx. Remember, if it is tied, it will roll on over to the next game. Continue on through. Both players now at max shields. They've got 2 just below them. That's perfect tilt and Diggy. And Aiden's just going to reset with this launch pad for the moment.
The majority of this building he's on top of right now, the outside surfaces look like they've been replaced already, and Aiden and Nick might actually own it. We'll have to see as they move into here. Nick's looking, you know, stink grenades. He gets a tag. You could hear the audio cue there, which means he knows there's somebody in the bottom of this. He's going to try and go inside. He doesn't own the surfaces. He had to knock him out. There's that, oh my gosh, the laser from the side as the sandwich happens. You got to watch out just potentially if there's a trap in there. Got to be careful, but Nick pushing inside. Maybe misses. He doesn't realize his AR isn't reloaded. He has the double barrel, gets the knock on perfect tilt. The trap, though, he's got to be very careful. He's going to hug that corner so it doesn't go off. Gets that elim. Diggy is still alive somewhere in here.
That's at least 3 limbs now for Nick Merckx and Aiden. That's another point for this duo.
The crowd behind us cheering for this duo. They're making sure they hold on to this. Nick has his eyes on Diggy. He's going to try and push up. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't maybe some drop down from underneath. Oh, surface replace. He's got to hear him.
There's one thing you know about
there
playing
it is,
with Nick
the
Merckx.
shot on Diggy, and he gets another elim.
There's one thing you know about playing with Nick Merckx. It's this man gets the double barrel, and now on the right side of your screen, look at the Make It Rain bonus. They've got the lead right now as time's ticking down. Here's some earlier on. Lands right on 1. This Villix didn't even react.
Basically makes Villix eat that double barrel. Meanwhile, Aiden, this is still earlier, sneaks inside the box and gets Giganza, catches him off guard on the inside. That's 4 elims total this game, all 4 of them in the Make It Rain bonus. And inside this box, Nick Merckx with the number of traps, gets a knock on Cease. This could be number 5 and gets it. Elevate goes down to the trap as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're coming to life.
Absolutely dominating this game. 58 players left. 6 elims. They're 1 away from 3 points based on elims away. And I got to say, Jack, I think this Make It Rain bonus is in the bag for them. 24 seconds left.
These 2 boys are about
They're not done yet. They're pushing up top. Aiden's got more players above him. The comms between these 2 we were watching earlier, you can see
Nick
Nick
huge build battle right now. It's Morgossi and Saint versus Nick Merckx and Aiden. Nick and Aiden trailing, getting some damage done. If they get these 2, they're in big bonus territory. Aiden matching this. Look at what he's doing right. Absolutely stunning. He's got the high ground for the moment. The shot comes in.
Are you kidding me?
By Saint.
Nick fighting it out.
There's the other, and Nick's on his feet, folks. It's big bonus as the duo has made this arena erupt.
Look at Nick Merckx materials at this point as well. He's sitting on over 2,500. The share with Aiden's got to be coming up here in a second. They take a moment to recoup from this. And Jack, these boys just showed up big.
And they are not done yet. Tilted Towers, it's theirs. Build battles, it's theirs. And they are hungry for more. Already a 4-point game for Nick Merckx and Aiden. And they've got the high ground, they've got the health and mats to do it. This could be how they rise back up the ranks. We mentioned how they needed to come back, and there it is. I mean, they've got double the amount of limbs a second. Nick is just firing on down. Every other elim they get from here is big bonus. Every elim is another point. They know this. They know how key this is right now.
Jack, 50 players left at this point. Is a little bit of a heart attack there, I think, for everybody. As Nick drops down just a little bit.
This man doesn't stop. They're not even together anymore.
Aggressive push. He doesn't even care. Aiden see what they've been doing this entire time, but it might cost him.
We've seen this before, though.
Happened in a previous match. A little bit too aggressive. Yes. Aiden's gonna, at this point, most likely slow down just a second. catch his breath. You have to realize he's got to push when his teammate is available. Now's the time to take advantage of this.
Nick,
they both know that.
He's right on the edge of the zone. He's got to move on in. There you go. Still doing it.
It's all materials. Aiden needs material backup from Nick. Nick's sitting on quite a bit here, so material share is going to be.
He's also got shields for him, but this is the downside of them being so split, you know? Aiden's just got to get. Aiden needs to get lost for a second here in all these builds, and he couldn't be further from the next zone. That's another big worry now too.
These hand grenades might come in key. He's just going to huck some grenades as high as he can. I think he's trying to drop them in on a structure from above, and he's doing so actually really well against the knock on Ghoul. The heavy snipe swaps. Here it comes. He's going for another pair as he pushes in. Gets the Elim on Ghoul. There's one left from that duo, still alive. 65, and there was a rift just in front of him. He's going to go in for it.
No way.
Can he make it in time?
No.
He can't. He's got to rotate with the Storm Jack, and he's got to stay ahead of it. He's got tons of players in front of him. He might actually get this one as well.
No! He gets shot in the back. Nick is still in this, though. Nick can fire from above. He's got tags on one. He's got eyes on another, but Nick's got to move. He still has a ton of materials and shield. Nick now, though, he's in the fray with everybody else and no longer can just aim down on others. He's getting tagged by this zone down to 33 HP, down to 25 HP, down to 17 HP, down to 9 HP.
And that's 9 eliminations total for this duo, though, Jack.
Brilliant
5
game
points
from them.
The crowd going absolutely wild for the show those two just put on. 30 remaining, 8 seconds until this circle closes, and Nolan is missing his teammate, taking shots there as he catches players trying to rotate. This storm, next one's going to be punishing. 50 seconds, and it's already moving the far south. Everybody's going to have to relocate, and you're going to want to pay attention to your feet quite a bit. Tendons didn't stick a landing in the middle of that, and this spread, top to bottom, we have a pair all the way at the top. But Carlos and the Generals, they're starting to drop down, and they may have just caught the team from Hero off guard. No, General actually got knocked by a fall, 29 meters. He missed deploying the glider on the way in. Bog looking for an Elim here on the outside. Maybe a player very low. Looks for the Elim. 34 shield tag. It gets shot from the back as he's trying to rotate in. His teammate Raz might not be able to save him. The circle is still rotating a player directly above him. A heal. This seemingly in the open. How is this man not getting spotted?
He's just got to go for it. He's just got to go for it at this point. As Raz is just sneaking on up. So little health.
Might actually be someone inside the box who's immediate right back there. 39 HP, he's got an opportunity here just to heal up. Cloaksy's still in this thing. Looks like Tfue may have been eliminated earlier.
But Cloaksy's got 4 limbs.
And as
I think that's the 5th.
That's 5th.
Cloaksy now at 5 limbs.
Himself. Cloaksy has been putting out a show already.
I'm telling you, he's the MVP. He is the MVP so far today, absolutely. Oh, and an awkward fight. Didn't land the trap. He's getting ripped up from everywhere, though. He's the target of multiple players at the moment. He's just going to reset with the glider.
Scoots out in the storm just barely, landing right next to this tree, kind of hiding himself in the structure. Blood and Raz both looking for a med kit. A shot through and Raz goes down. Only a handful of players left alive here, 11. Geber solo has 2 med kits, a mini, 2 campfires, which means this heal off might be his if nobody else sees him. Marksman checks out early. Nolan only bandages. We've got rockets coming. Base Soldier secures an elimination on the Mentos. Kayun gets knocked by a rocket.
And was that Geber who had all that healing?
It is indeed.
Because he just got eliminated.
He just got eliminated. Cloaksy's still alive. The shot he shot up close. Are you kidding me? Base Soldier with a rocket. 5 players left. 6 Elims there on Cloak as Sean's still alive from Ghost. Going for a play against...
2 versus 1.
Absolutely annihilated on the way up.
Here's the end of the game. They're dropping 40. Falls. He falls down, and they don't know where the final player is.
He must be sitting out in the storm healing.
Oh,
there it is.
My gosh! Yeah! Ronan wins it!
Just barely staying alive, hugging the center of that circle. The team from Hero brings home a victory royale.
And that's the downside. There's that. It's a double-edged sword. If you stick in the zone and try to out-heal it, and the other player is moving with the moving zone,
there's just so much damage you take there if you can't stay ahead of it.
That's the difference. He had enough time to keep moving with the zone. He did his job, and there you go, Ronan with the victory.
Raz and Bog both took home 6 Elims that game. Cloak with 6 to his own name. But
5 teams had 5 or more limbs that game.
But I think the elimination story in that one, Nick Merckx and Aiden, but these gentlemen from Hero taking home the victory royale.
Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Here it is again. Look, Blood trying to out-heal the zone. Hero just
Way
sticking with the moving zone. And they had a couple more seconds to go, but there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 games through as we continue to push along to figure out who will be our Fortnite Fall Skirmish Grand Champions. Man, I'll tell you right now, what an incredible moment that was, watching Nick Merckx and Aiden just pop off in that one.
Now, we've seen multiple teams start to do that. That's 2 teams that have secured big bumps.